This is my 1 year on Ozempic update. 1 year ago, I started my Ozempic journey, and I remember filming that very first update, not knowing where things would go. But here we are. It's 12 months later. I'm over 20 pounds lighter.
In the beginning.
So let's go back to where it all started. If you haven't watched my initial Ozempic video or any of the update videos, then the playlist will be somewhere here, and I'll definitely link it in the description so you can go and check those out and then come back. Okay? If you're all caught up on my Ozempic journey, you would know that this basically started with my diabetes diagnosis. This happened early last year, around February or March, and that's when I got the call from my doctor like, hey, this is what your results are, and that's where this journey with Ozempic started. Up until that point, it was years and years of weight gain. I was started on metformin, and those didn't help my labs much, and so my provider decided to go ahead and start me on the Ozempic. I would say when I started Ozempic, I was very apprehensive because there's a lot of chatter online. You know, they're like, oh, if you take Ozempic, you're just like lazy. Then there were people on the other side who were just like, yeah, they're not telling you all the side effects. It causes this, this, and this. All the risks are gonna outweigh the benefits. So it was definitely a cloud of like, okay, well, I'm wanting to try this medication, but like, what is it gonna cause? You know, is it gonna have any adverse side effects? However, being on this medication for a whole year now, I can positively say that my story is free of any of those scary bits that you saw online or that I saw online. So if you're someone who's thinking about starting Ozempic or any other GLP-1 drug, don't let the scaries get to you. Talk to your provider and figure out if it's something that would be best for you. Okay, so let's get into all the actual results because I know that's why you guys clicked on the video. So I'm going to go into a couple different things. I'm going to go into the weight loss, so how many pounds am I down. I'm going to go into like the measurements because I did in my initial video do measurements and stuff, so we'll go into that. So my highest weight before starting Ozempic was 306 pounds.
Damn!
When I saw that number on the scale, it was like crazy because to me, it was like if I hit that number, like if I hit 300, that would be a wake-up call for me. And it's also like, even with the diabetes, it would just be like if I got like some chronic illness, that would be a wake-up call for me. That never happened for me. That's a whole nother thing I think I probably need to go to counseling for. But I didn't have that like click, that switch. But it was still like crazy, like 306. That's wild. After a year of being on Ozempic, my total weight loss is 26.4 pounds. So I went down from 306 pounds to now 279.6. To me, I was a little bit disappointed because when I watch people's journey being on a GLP-1 on the internet, I see people down 50 pounds and they've lost 100 pounds. And so it kind of made me feel like I was doing something wrong. But at the same time, I have not gained any weight in a whole year. And that is like crazy for me. And I've been pretty stable. Like I haven't had much like fluctuations in my weight. I have just been slowly losing the weight. And so I am really happy about that. But I do want to start implementing some other lifestyle changes, especially in the area of diet and exercise. And hopefully that's going to give me the boost that I need to get to my goal weight. And if you don't know, my goal weight is 180. So in the initial Ozempic video, I did up my measurements. So I did my bust, my waist, my hips. I think I had done my arm measurements and stuff, but I can't find those. Because I haven't had any drastic weight loss, when I look in the mirror, I don't see any changes. The only thing I could probably say is that my jeans, like when I wear pants, they're a little bit looser. So when I did these numbers, it kind of started to make sense, but I will show you guys on the screen. So my bust went from 52 down to 51, which makes sense because I told you I don't really see much difference in my chest area. But when I get to my waist and hips, my waist went down from 51 inches to 47.5 inches, and my hips went down from 62 inches down to 56.5 inches. Now that's a lot, at least to me. This is actually from the future, realizing that this whole portion that I recorded got cut out. One of the things that I did want to touch on that I didn't touch on in my initial Ozempic video was shoe size. So my feet, before a lot of my weight gain, I used to wear a size 8.5, and then right before I started Ozempic I was wearing a size 10. So since being on Ozempic for the past year though, my shoe size has changed. It has gone down. I am able to buy size 9.5 shoes, and all my shoes that are size 10 are very loose. I'll take it. I'll take the weight loss wherever it's coming, okay? One of the big changes as well was my labs. So I also didn't touch on this in the first video, but my A1C levels when I got diagnosed last March had pushed over from that pre-diabetic range into that diabetic range. So I had hit the 6.5 right on the money, and they were like, yeah, you got diabetes, let's get you started on this medication. Around the time though, while I've been taking the medication throughout the year, I dropped down lowest to 5.8. The most recent one I had done in February, that one was 5.8. So great to be down in the 5s. It's still in that pre-diabetic range, and I know once you're diagnosed with diabetes they say you always have it, but it's good to be down in the 5s. I had one done the other day, but it was just this week and I haven't gotten the results back, so hopefully that is still trending downward. But excited that even though I'm not seeing a lot of the changes in my body in terms of my weight, that there are positive things happening with my labs and little things like my shoe size.
She's super pretty. Her body tea. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So another thing that I did in my initial Ozempic video was to show you guys a full body profile. I showed you what my starting body looked like because I wanted this process to be very vulnerable, very open, which I think is something really scary to do on Beyonce's internet because people can be mean. But y'all are my crew, so I went ahead and I showed y'all what my body was looking like, so it only made sense to record another body profile showing you guys what my body looks like now. On the left you're going to see the profile from 1 year ago, and on the right is my body now. Honestly, I don't see much of a difference. Like I told you, it's something that even though I have over 25 pounds of weight loss, I can't really see it. But if you guys see a difference, then go ahead and drop "I see a difference" in the comments and let me know. For me, there's still a lot of work to be done in terms of my weight and my body, but I'm taking it in strides and I'm still thankful for where I am right now.
Well, folks, it's about that time. You guys want my thoughts on common side effects. So
now let's talk about the Ozempic itself, because if you scroll on the internet, Ozempic is either this miracle drug or it's the worst thing on this planet. So right now, in terms of my dosage of Ozempic, I am on the 2 milligram. That's the highest dose I believe that's available. Even though my levels were trickling down, I had a discussion with my provider about going up to the max dose to get some of those weight loss benefits as well. Ozempic has definitely reduced my appetite. I know that I eat less, and I can feel it in my body when I'm eating that I should stop eating. That feeling was much more strong when I had just started Ozempic, like in those first few weeks, but I still have them now. I wouldn't say there's much of a reduction in terms of food noise. I never really thought about food like that, like it constantly being on my mind, but I am a person that had a lot of cravings, and that hasn't changed. I have a big sweet tooth, that hasn't changed. I wouldn't say it has helped me in that way, but definitely have a reduction in terms of appetite, in terms of like I feel more like when I'm full. I have that sensation like, hey, you shouldn't eat anymore. In terms of the side effects, I haven't had many side effects. The ones that I've had haven't been debilitating either. Nausea is one of the really big ones for me. I would have nausea when I'm brushing my teeth, and nausea when I'm really hungry. And so I would just get this wave of nausea. It was definitely worse when I'm trying to brush my teeth, because I would have instances of brushing my teeth and then having to throw up, and I'm just like vomiting because the nausea was so bad. Other than that, I've had like a little bit of constipation, but nothing too crazy, nothing that I've had to take any like medication or stool softeners for. Like, it's just been like eat a little bit more fiber and drink lots of water. So I've honestly been blessed in that route to not have those kind of issues.
This is bullshit, okay?
I would say the biggest thing that I've had issues with though with the Ozempic is the ability to get the Ozempic. Literally the bane of my existence. Like, between my doctor's office, the pharmacy, and my insurance, yeah. I've gone periods of not being able to have my medication because either the big brand pharmacy that I was going to did not have it in stock, so I would have to like wait 2-3 weeks for it to be refilled. But once I switched pharmacy, I had to switch to another one of those big pharmacies. They have it in stock all the time, and I have no problem getting my medication, so that was good. But then I also went through a period at the end of last year, around like October, November, where something went down with my insurance, and there was a like whole loop of miscommunication between the pharmacy, my doctor's office, and my insurance, which meant that I didn't have my medication for like 6 to 8 weeks. Since then, it's been sorted out. I've been able to get back on track, thank God.
Good question.
So what's next? After a full year of being on Ozempic, what's next? Me and my provider, we haven't like discussed. For right now, I'm still on it. I'm still on that maximum dose, and we're just working with it. It's working for me. I'm losing the weight. My labs are lower, so that's what we're doing for right now. Even though I'm a little bit disappointed in how much weight I've lost, I am still happy to be losing weight and to be keeping that weight off. I'm happy that I'm starting to feel difference in my clothing, so that's encouraging at least. But I am far from my goal weight, which is 180 pounds, and that means I have like a whole 100 pounds more to go. Ultimately though, my goal is to be healthier. I want to pursue a more healthy lifestyle. I want to be more active in the ways that bring me joy, and so I need to find a way to incorporate these healthy practices into my lifestyle so that they don't feel like a chore, and that's what I'm working on right now. That's my goal for this next year. If you have made it this far in the video, then thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and like this video. Like my video now, and I love my content. If you are on your own weight loss journey right now, whether you're on Ozempic or any other GLP-1, or you're just like pursuing a healthy lifestyle, eating better, moving your body, maybe you're doing more mental health stuff and you're going to therapy, whatever it is, just know that the results don't have to always be drastic. You can take your time. Sometimes slow and steady wins the race. One small step in the right direction will get you to where you want to go eventually. So keep going. If you're on Ozempic right now, or any other GLP-1, or you're even considering it, then comment down below what's the hardest part for you, or something that people don't talk about enough. Anyways, thank you guys for following my journey for an entire year. Looking forward to this next year, to seeing where things will go. And I have some things planned for next year too, so I want this body to be tea, okay? So I need to step it up and do all the things that I need to do, because sometimes you gotta pop out and show, okay? Stay tuned for the body updates, okay? I'm not going to get a BBL or anything like that. Just, I need to work on it because I have some things that I want to do next year. Seriously though, your comments and all of your support has been great. Thank you for all the new subscribers and everybody who subscribed. I know 250 people don't seem like a lot, but that's a lot to me. It means a lot to me. When I started posting back on this channel, I think I only had 101 subscribers. Now we double that, so period. If you enjoyed this video, like it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Wanna like my makeup?